better right now than it was earlier. So I wanted to finish this journey for you before I did my Red Dead dailies. I wanted to lay down. I think it helped. It seemed to be feeling a lot better after that. Yeah, ooh, probably got the results maybe up. It's similar for Crew 1. I don't really have time for that. I've done Crew 2. Yeah, I figured I'd do this for you guys. You know, I didn't want to interrupt it earlier, but the way I was feeling, I could see. I probably would have been 100% if I kept doing it. It's just the way I was feeling at that moment. I wasn't feeling it. I never want to feel that way again. I tell you, it's not a good feeling, guys. Hope you never go through anything like that. Hey, you know what? I figured I better do that real fast while I'm getting this change. Except, so we got 240 some kilometers to go. Roughly about half hour to an hour, somewhere in there. So earlier I seen another video by you know who. Curious, because I did a little research. One, I was curious at that game. It looked it could come to console. He was playing, but here's the thing: it was Unity. So I'm curious, did they face a Unity curse with that YouTuber? You know what I mean? Anyone knows a guy knows what I mean. At Unity, he ain't gonna like it, right? It's doubtful. At least that's what it said. Now he gave him, oh, I'm gonna like, you know, because it's because their pedigree, you know, based on that. He was the people that brought SnowRunner, which I give. SnowRunner's a great game. Doesn't mean the other games from him are gonna be just as good. I mean. I can't say MudRunner because MudRunner wasn't bad for its time. I don't know if it aged well, but you know, at its time, it wasn't a bad game. It's hell, I got it recently. I still want to play it. You know, it's not. I don't play it often. I don't get to play SnowRunner nearly as much as I want to, but that's what it is. Today, I'm just on a little later. One, I wanted to give you guys an update. You know, I know some of you might have been worried about me. I get that. I'm pretty sure, guys. I know one of you at least worried. I know we've had some good shots, haven't we, Kevin? Oh, it looks like we're getting the rain again. Wow. Well, we want to be the same about the rain for this journey. I think we got it earlier, or was that yesterday? I really don't remember, guys. So as you guys know, I did get a new game today, and Kevin, you were so right. I love that game. I can't wait till Friday. I just can't wait for Friday to get here. Now, I had an option. I could have brought it or where it was. I just decided to get it because it was on sale. I don't know, it's on to the 6th, so I think, you know what, I want to get it. Get the others. No, I think I gotta also get PS Plus. I'm getting PS Plus Essential because unlike some people, I don't say next or whatever the hell it is you know, it's nothing. To me, it is something. That's a lot of money. See, all YouTubers don't play the light. Some of us do not have where we could just run out and get everything, do we? You know, and I know some of you are like that too, because what you were mentioning with the DLC for WWE 2K22. I wanted to bring an update on that as well. I've actually tested some of you cannot use Ronda's music except for Ronda. I'm not sure that's the copyright, which wouldn't make sense because it would be shocked you could use it anywhere. Just keep in mind that is not, I don't know if that is licensed by, I don't know if they got licensed how it works with that song because of what song, you know, it's by Joan Jett, so it could be why that song is like that. I tried to do My Rise, I couldn't even create the My Rise person, which it's this new issue that's popular. I don't know if it's just PlayStation 4, if it's what's going on, but you get that forever. Maybe I just should give. Maybe I should give it about an hour or go shop. Maybe I'll try it on Friday. Go shopping. No, because I'll be downloading two things only. Werewolves and that other thing. Fishing North Carolina, not that other thing. I mean, oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby, you can make it. Come on, bitch. Come on. Yeah, like I said, I woke up, I'm rejuvenated. I don't even know if I got to sleep really, but it was enough that I must have been something, because it's the difference how I feel. Right, I may just need to sleep, I guess, but it was a weird feeling. I hope I don't go through it again. There's something you'd want to go for, that's what I'm saying. Tell you how tired I was. Usually I go in my room, I want to put something on. I don't want to watch crap, man. I just want to go in there and lay down. But you know me, I usually broadcast for a while. So yeah, I'll do this. I'll do a little Red Dead for the other account because gotta do my dailies, and I got luckily 2 ways to do it now because I do have my bounty hunter. I don't know, I think I have, hopefully I have stuff I could sell to the fence. I think I made a mistake and just sold stuff. So, I know where I could go to get at least 2 things, but I have that 3rd thing. I know where to go for it. So, most of us know where to go if you hit up the right place. They always have jewelry. Truthfully, you hit that every day. I think there's a I didn't get around to Star Trek Online today like I was hoping to. I'll do that probably tomorrow. I do want to do, I gotta remember I gotta do the summit tomorrow morning as well for Crew 1. Also, I may be doing the daily though. I'm probably use the same first character though, because I gotta remember I'm gonna be that's the character I do my vacation with, because he's got the best equipment. Also, I'm confused. I noticed Netflix says the Flash should be up on July 7th. But I know there was a crossover this year. They don't have one of the shows involved in it. Because, you know, there ain't that many shows left to crossover with. From that universe. One though, they did work crossover with another show, but that show of course is over, but people were popping in for it. I know what storyline it is. I'm kinda glad they covered it, the Black Snipe. People know that one. There's another series, you gotta wonder how much longer it's got though. Is it? No, it's one like All Americans, the one of those shows that's big for see, though now I admit I haven't even watched all the last season. Part of it is I don't know if I've seen an episode since Cisco got out, if you want to be honest. One of my 2 favorite characters, so I don't even know. I'm sorry, just misupdating. It's only a lot better now than it was earlier in the day. So yeah, I'm trying to finish this journey I started up to Hanover. Got a few things I gotta do tonight. Maybe up later than normal, but yeah, it helped. It ain't that only help. Not saying 100%, but I do feel better than where I was at for sure. You know, I was at that point I couldn't do crap. Couldn't turn up to watching, you know. I went over to YouTube trying to watch some of it, started to enjoy. That's when you know you're in trouble. You can't even really watch them. The only thing I made a mistake, I forgot to give me an extra particular 2 bags of shits this morning. So I had one for tomorrow. Guess I got me a drink for tomorrow. That could have been, you know, It shouldn't have been, but I wondered that wasn't what it was. And I'm thinking it could have been. They didn't hospitalize me, but I don't wonder about that. Sort of. Could have been a. Did I get hot during the night? Maybe a heat stroke? Because I'm susceptible to those like crazy. Right, I've been from, and I know they made me like that too. Very weak. Very, very weak. Kind of like right now. I don't want to try to do it though until amount of. I'm not going to turn down the light because that might be too much. But yeah, I was also mentioned. I don't know if people call it. You know the YouTuber I've mentioned before. But I don't know what a game you guys playing over there. They said I think it's listed to be on PlayStation. I mean. I don't know, I don't think it's out yet, it's been listed to be, it will come to it. But my only fake on it was, I didn't finish watching it this morning, today, because I was filming. Also, it's taking forever to get started. But I don't know how well he'd like it, because it's a Unity game. And, no, he turns you into games, part left and right. But it's made by people who purchase SnowRunner, so I'll be honest though, I've said this before, I love SnowRunner, never will say anything against it. I mean, there may be a few things that it's got that doesn't have, or, you know, like, but it ain't that big a deal to me, kind of thing, that's all I say. One, the mods, which, and then like the disappearance of maps after you put a lot of work into them. Stuff like that. Other than that, yeah. But that, of course, ain't to develop people behind it. Now, I did say there's one exception, and they ain't got the best pedigree. Saber doesn't. Because it wasn't a bad game, it just wasn't good. WWE Battlegrounds. Yeah. I said it wasn't bad, it just wasn't great either. It was really in the middle there. It wasn't for me, that's for sure. It's not my type of game. I know Multiverses probably ain't either, but I'll give it a chance. To be honest though, there's only one reason. If she weren't in the game, I wouldn't even be looking at it. I don't care how much I like DC Universe. If it wasn't for Arya Stark being part of it. Since episode 1 of that show was a fan. One of the few stories I actually did like to the end. There might have been one moment. Maybe not, but at least it was a good story, unlike some. That one was so bad that the guy is, I guess, behind his own spin-off, a sequel to Game of Thrones. I don't know if you've heard about it, but Kit Harington's got one planned called Snow, because he hated the way season 8 was so bad, the way his character. I get it. It was some stories though, Sally. There's no, but no, there's getting back to. It's not greenlit yet, so it may never come to fruition. Just like the one planned for Arya's, you know, what's west of Westeros type thing. But you never know. But they're about the Snow one. People are some, guess, don't know who the villain is. There is a possibility, it wasn't even discussed with who I was watching on it. What about Daenerys? Now people watch the series to the end, may know, but if you don't, no spoilers. But keep in mind, Drogon, how it ended. Don't ever say anything if where John went. And Who's the? I think it was the first person he talked to about him. Emilia Clarke. Is there a reason? Just saying. Maybe just hopeful. I liked her too, but the last season she got a little too. But one of the characters I loved the best. It was strictly the growth that made me love the character. It was something I like in stories and all. Is I like character growth. You're right. I like seeing a lot of character growth. So season 1 version, somewhat near the end of it, but not in the beginning. I didn't like her too much, but yeah, Sansa. It's only sad what they did to her Ramsay. That wasn't in the books. I know you gotta change things, but it's too bad they went that route with her. Even though that might have probably did shape the woman she became. Then her experience with Joffrey, of course. And if you're a fan, I always said, and I know I'm gonna get flack, but if you think about the way I've done it, you will understand why I've said it. The best thing for Lady is what happened. Her with Dire Wolf. If they made it to King's Landing, Joffrey, think about it. At least it was humane with how it ended there. Right? With Ned being the one. Yeah, I'm sorry. Cat's got a little numbness to it right now. So, but yeah, Ned's, being the one. Made it humane. Lady had made it to, damn well he would torture that wolf to make her, to hurt Sansa. The way he was. That's one of those slow things I've always thought about. It's sad, really, but I say in some ways it was the best one. Of course, saying that. Kind of surprised, also. First, in the book, surprised me they didn't do it. They never sent anyone out to find Nymeria. You ever think about that? What shocked me that Joffrey didn't do it. He's a spoiled little prat, right? I guess I'm just thinking about a lot of it. I do plan a salute to the series, of sorts. Maybe not a total. I'm still more thinking on who are going to be the two. Well, ones that decided over the Arya. I'm thinking Bran, because, I'm thinking he'd be good for the Moonlight Collective. Seems like the type of group he would join. But could be Sansa. I'm thinking because I'm planning Sandor as well. I think he's perfect as the lone wolf type. Right, you know what I'm talking about since for. Yeah, I'm waiting for tomorrow. Looking forward to tomorrow, guys. You know that. We get that expansion reveal trailer. we know it seems like it's going to involve teenagers versus this high school thing everyone's talking about. I hope, I'm just curious what it is. And all we know when they did Where Was This, and there'll be something about hair. But there's something else, and I've always thought, could it be private school? Think about it. There's no one other thing about it. It's an expansion path. That means there's a new world coming. No, it could be like get to work where there was. There really wasn't one, was there? But they included, you know, what they included. So you had them, but you just can actually go to them. Type of stuff. It could be like a high school you could go to. My hope is that maybe to really showcase the progress, I felt there should have been one more age group between teen and child. Like a tween, preteen type thing. Right, for younger, you know, the young teenage. Now, older adult, I mean like adults, that kind of, you know, once you get about 15, 16 or above, and that makes a lot of sense for them, but not for like 13, 14 in there. And the way they describe it is going with body hair being added as well. That hits you about puberty. Yeah, that's puberty, so again, it kind of hints like it could be that too. Which would be nice, you know, give us another age category. That would be really nice. Because they did that with Sims 2. Or University, that's I think when we first got Young Adult, but the only thing I didn't like about it, and if it's like that, it could be very well be like that. It could also be to find to go beyond from graduation, which, be fair, you could do on your own if it's not caught. Damn, she's too far over. Yeah, could be, may not called prom. I've thought about a dance she called prom. A party is because it's graduation. But no, it wouldn't be quite the same. That picture of graduation would be a lot like unis, except, and you know where I'm going pro with this. At least please give me my diploma, which I felt like I got robbed. I went for university. I didn't get a diploma on it. With Sherry, she never got her diploma, and she had to be like top of her class, you know, A average. I mean, that was, should have had A plus. Should have had the yellow but seriously, I ain't even feeling funky, guys. This is just like, if I'm not at 50 to 100% damage, I'll be freaking surprised, guys. So much damage I've taken today. That's low. If that's the case, it's like being I'm already maxed out on experience and I got over 1 million. I might just like, you know what? This load's a bust. Why keep continuing? Alright. I might as well just scrap it all and start anew. Now, one thing with him being like he is now, I'm curious if he's going to do another, Alaskan trucks now. Because the day he did it, he was rushed. Right, I've seen a few people do it, so it's no big deal to them. Okay, let's hopefully see the damage. You guys have noticed the only difference between these and the ones that weren't showing it? These are 42%. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking damage. Hopefully the rest of the journey will be alright. Yes. I'm breathing. Okay. Did that? There it goes. Let's see that. Anyway, mash the like button, subscribe, leave those comments, all the good stuff, and see you next time for more on the road. Till then, good luck, good trucking, everyone.